Let's cover three advantages of SIP today. The first and the foremost one is the discipline. Whenever the word discipline comes in the mind, many of you may think that it involves a lot of hard work to do, but that actually is not the case with SIP. Let us see why. You have to pick the right mutual fund first, and once you have done that, you fix the amount, how much you want to put on a monthly or on a quarterly basis. And once you have decided, then you have to just choose a date on which the money should be invested. And then you have to define your investment time horizon, for what duration you want to invest and keep the money invested. And last, it is you set up the ECS mandate from the bank, and then it is an auto debit and in kind of a very much automatic process. So what you get in the end is you get an automatic disciplined way of making money from these volatile markets, and that's advantage number one. Second advantage of SIP is that it will help you to handle your emotional reaction to the market movements in a much better way. And how does that happen? So let us see that with an example. Assume that you have a 10 lakh rupees which you want to invest into the markets. You decided that markets are full of risk. Let me try with just 1 lakh and let us see how the investment goes, right? So you decided to just put 1 lakh, and let us say in this example the time T1 shows that you decided to put into the market 1 lakh rupees. And there are only two possibilities which will happen, that either the market can go down or it can go up, and third possibility also exists that it can stay more or less there only. But let us talk about the two examples or two possibilities of that either the market goes down or goes up. So let us say market goes down. It goes down and it reduces in value. So you feel bad that I have put 1 lakh rupees, my whole experience is now not so good, right? And let us say it goes up, right? Even if it goes up, you feel bad because you are still left with 9 lakh rupees with you which you have not invested, right? So what is happening is that in the overall scenario you are feeling bad, right? And now let us see what will happen if you want to do an SIP. The same example, that you have 10 lakh rupees and you want to start an SIP. Let us say for 10 months of period you decided that I'll put 1 lakh rupees per month into the markets. And then again the market goes down as in the previous example, but now the feeling is changed. Why the feeling is changed? Feeling is changed because you are now happy that I still have 9 lakh rupees to purchase the markets or the investment value at a lower price, right? So that helps to actually reduce the cost as well. We'll see that in the further illustration. And the third possibility is that the markets can either go up. And if it goes up, it is obviously good, your 1 lakh is making money and you can actually put in more and more money into it. So this helps you to actually feel good about your investments. And now let's move to the third advantage of SIP, which is SIP will help us to get a lower purchase price, right? So what is purchase price and why we should be worried about it, right? So in investment, what happens is we should be only worried about two things. To make money, it's a very simple rule, and 2 points which you should be worried about is that you should buy low and sell high, right? So when there's a difference in selling price and the buy price, you have bought lower and you have purchased at a higher price, you are bound to make money. And whenever you are trying to get into an investment fresh, you should try to see how you can actually keep your buy price lower and lower, right? And SIP helps us to achieve that. Let us see this with an example. Now let us say we have around 20 lakh rupees, right? In this 20 lakh rupees, you can get around 100 units for a particular fund which is at around 20,000. So in our example, it is a Sensex value which is at 20,000 and we are getting 100 units of this Sensex. And therefore the average price of this lump sum investment is 20,000 per unit. Now see how that changes if you put let's say 5 lakh rupees per year. For illustration, we are taking an SIP on a yearly basis, but typically it is done on a monthly basis. So let us say a 5 lakh rupees is invested in 2007 and you got 25 units of Sensex, and so on and so forth. On 2008 you get 50 units, and 2009 you get 32, and in 2010 you get around 25 units. So overall you get 132 units as compared to a lump sum investments where you got only 100 units. So the average cost of your overall investment purchase is 15,151 rupees per unit for an SIP. Therefore, it has resulted in a lower purchase price, which is the third and the last advantage which we want to cover. Three advantages we have covered today. First is automatic disciplined way of investing and making money out of the markets. Second, you feel good about the investments. And third is lower average purchase price. If you have found this video useful, request you to please like or comment on the bottom and please share it with your friends. Request you to also subscribe to our channel. Thanks. Bye-bye.